Two brothers work together in this new game, Two Brothers. I'm here with Ackk Studios, and we're here to talk about this new game. So how about we first by introducing the three of you and what you do in Ackk Studios?
My name's Andrew Allenson. I wrote the game's score.
I'm Brian Allenson. I made the sprites. And I did the programming.
I'm Ian Bailey, and I do the level design for a lot of the side content.
All right. So how did development of Two Brothers and the creation of Ackk Studios begin?
Well, we've been doing games for a long time, since we were 8
or 9.
Yeah, and as for this game, it started off as screenshot mock-ups and stuff, and I was just playing around with it. Then I started making more sprites. Then I started, programming it on the side while I was in school doing my senior thesis. And by the time I was finished with that, it turned into this project that looked pretty awesome. So then I got the whole team together, and I'm like, guys, we should make this. So.
Yeah. So what is happening in the world of Two Brothers at all?
I guess I'll take that one. Okay. So the world of Two Brothers is a very strange one. It's a world where people live inside of animals. Imagine Jabu Jabu's belly, but that's every house in the game. The game starts off, and you are really living in a Game Boy-like world. So Roy Gardner is the main character. He's an inventor, a scientist, and he's at the start of the game, he's researching the origins of life. So something goes horribly wrong, and he ends up dying. So now that he's in this afterlife, he sees a world filled with beautiful 16-bit colors. So he really becomes obsessed with finding the colors in the game. You then spend the entire quest trying to find them on your Earth.
Speaking of the colors, what was the inspiration to choose Game Boy aesthetics for both the music and the actual graphics itself?
Well, it did start off with the screenshot mock-ups, but then as we started to develop the story, which was sort of an idea that we had been thinking about and toying with for a while, it just seemed to be the perfect fit to have. The colors in the game aren't real colors. They're supposed to be colors that don't exist. So
in our life.
Yeah,
so
the color red isn't red, it's some other color, but it just happens to look like red because that's all we can show it with. So Game Boy works best for that because
we don't have any frame of reference for the colors.
Exactly.
The game looks like it has a lot of influence on, say, the Legend of Zelda and Secret of Mana series. What other influences of other games kind of bled into this one?
Lafayette 2, Wild Arms, kind of RPGs. Also, Earthbound. I don't know, a whole bunch of awesome games.
Everything that was ever awesome. Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore, Secret of Mana, Terranigma.
Yeah.
Our entire childhoods.
What unique aspects have you put into Two Brothers?
Death. The fact that we kind of encourage you to die. By dying, you go up to the afterlife, you'll be able to solve puzzles and talk to NPCs. So other games kind of punish you for that. We decided, why not?
Oh, so it's death is life still, just a little bit longer than usual.
Exactly. Any character that's ever died in the game, or most characters, will be in the afterlife, and you can talk to them. Some of them you can bring back to life by pushing them off the edge back onto Earth.
So it's like Skyloft and Skyward Sword. They just push people in between the two worlds. Yeah. But this time it's actually the world of the dead, so it's a little bit more macabre, I'd say. So this is being a small group, and this is obviously your first major project. What is the hardest factor of being such a small studio?
I think just getting noticed is difficult. It's been really great though, because a lot of websites have taken notice of us and they've given us attention, but it's hard to make that first step of people actually caring about who you are.
And I would also add time. We all have jobs, so we're doing this as our sort of second job.
Yeah, and I was hearing that. So you were editing the game even as early as last night. Still, I think there's a lot of devotion into this sort of game development.
Yeah, I mean, last night not so much. We were trying to fix some stuff, didn't end up happening, but
we had technical issues with that. I actually tweeted a picture of Brian working on the game last night. I don't think he realized I did it though.
I was caught.
Well, you caught doing what you like. So, now, this game was a game that went through Kickstarter, and it won as of September, so that was good to see. How do you see Kickstarter influencing, say, the future of Ackk Studios or the game industry in general?
Well, I think we would definitely consider using Kickstarter again for a future game. Hopefully, Two Brothers is a huge runaway success, and we can self-fund everything. But Kickstarter is great because a lot of projects that would never get made, and that's the point. And I think for us, now that we know there's an audience out there who would care about something like this, we're a little less hesitant than we were to go ahead and make something like this.
I want to hear a little bit more about Project Y2K. Is there anything you can hint about that at all? Or even when we should hear more about the game in any fashion?
I would say in the next couple months, check back our blog and our Facebook. We're going to start teasing some stuff. We're working on... See, we know where the game's going, but we don't want to be that company that announces 100 games and doesn't finish one first. So, yeah. So we're really trying to release Two Brothers, but we're still going to show stuff as we go on. Expect in the next couple months to see some screenshots. I can tell you now that it's going to be cool and that it will be in 3D.
Now, anyone had to say anything like what their favorite moment is with Two Brothers at this point? Because I was playing through the swamp and it was pretty cool, but is there something else that just really hyped about?
I mean,
there's so many.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite parts aren't in the demo yet.
So I can't hear.
No, I mean, I really do like, I don't know if you played The Island, but it's like a miniature, almost like a miniature Zelda game, like compressed and crunched into one single area. So we've got like 1 or 2 room dungeons that you defeat, and you collect something, and you kind of have to go through the entire area like that, as if it were a whole game, but just compressed into one tiny little area.
15-minute Zelda.
Yeah.
It's Blitz game. We're going to play really fast, really fast.
The story starts changing and everything, and...
it's like a plot twist after the first dungeon instead of the third.
Yeah.
So one last question. When can we expect Two Brothers to be completed? If you have any like, ETA or anything like that?
Late summer.
Okay, late summer it is.
I will tell, because a lot of people are asking, the Wii U version will come out after the PC, Mac, and Linux versions because we only started porting it 2 months ago. So give us time. We're working on it. We promise.
All right then. So whether you're getting it on PC or any other platform, check it out. If you're here, hope you played it because it looks good.